Oh, you're making a serious face. Good! Evening?
Evening.
Yeah, I guess.
Well,
unless you're watching this tomorrow morning, good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to the show.
The Silly Risk Show.
It's time to go.
Bye.
I actually do have to go to the bathroom.
Already?
Well,
the show just started.
I tried to go beforehand and I got shy. Okay.
You got shy?
Yes.
Camera shy?
Yes.
In the bathroom?
Yes.
Oh,
to the 11
Lord.
people watching right now, thank you for joining us. It is Saturday night, we know. This is not a mistake.
No mistake here.
No, of course not.
That's what the
Hello, Tina
updates are
and
about
Judy,
to be about.
Julie. There's even StreamYard. That's cool. Hello, StreamYard. But we are going to be going live. We've got the dishwasher, washer, dryer going.
That's just a drying.
Yeah, it's making noise, messing me up, throwing me off my groove.
Oh.
But we are going to be going live from now on Saturday nights.
On?
Yeah, on Saturday. We're going to get copyrighted for that beautiful music in the background. Now there's 30 people here, and I just gave away the biggest secret ever on Taking a Rizk. They all missed it. But that's our fault, we know.
No, it's not our fault.
Well, no, yes it is. Because we started at such an odd time. For obvious reasons. If you watch this show enough, you know.
I mean, if you have your listening ears on, then you would know, too.
He's over there.
He's just a wild awake as can be. You guys already know.
Every night of the week.
Ugh.
Every night. Hello, everybody that's joining us. The 47 people that are here. We love you. We love you. We love you. We are beginning our lives on Saturday now. No longer on Mondays. And we're going to change our posting schedule up. We've been talking about this for a while. It's finally going to happen. We're going to be doing Monday through Fridays. We're going to be posting videos, hopefully somewhere around 8:30. I'll try to keep it consistent. We've been testing so many things out to see if anything can help make a difference with our viewership. We're learning as we go.
Hello, Elisa. We got Susan and Teresa, Pamela, Elise. Doreen, Ed, hello everyone.
Look at that beautiful green. That is so cool. So we got Sassy Susan, who's blue. We've got Elise Bazaglo. Sorry if I said that wrong. That is a very cool name, which is green.
So
is there anybody else that's
she's just
a
mod.
Yes,
So blues
are
Grandma Nay.
I
hello.
love that it's green. They know my favorite.
We got
color.
Brenda and Sue. Oh my gosh, you guys, there's so many of you in here. Hello, Lynette.
Beautiful.
Michelle and Catherine. Hi, everybody.
Okay, back to what I was saying. We are going to be going live on Saturdays now. No longer on Mondays. We're changing it. Eat those crackers. Eat them as loud as you want. People eat. People eat. People sheet and people eat. It happens. So I think you got to eat before you sheet. But whatever. And we're going to be posting Monday through Fridays now on YouTube. You'll see content all over the place all the time, randomly.
Randomly, yes.
On the TikTok,
Super
the Instagram,
random.
the Facebook, which Facebook.
Facebook, man, we are gonna circle around back to that one because
that's a good one.
It
we
is
got 69
wild.
in the viewership right now. Awesome. Oh,
74. Holy cow! Welcome everybody. Thank you guys so much.
Susan. I know it's you.
It's
of course,
me.
I know it's you, Sassy Susan with the cats. Of course, love you, missed you. I can tell by the hearts, but I don't know. I want to wait now because. If I say it again, as soon as I'm done saying it, another 10 people are going to join the next city. What's happening with our show?
Oh, well.
The changes we're making because we have to do something to fit our schedule better.
We got to do something to fit our schedule and to fit your guys' schedule, and hopefully that will push our channel maybe into a different algorithm. That's really what we're hoping for. And also, 7 days a week posting is...
Even the Lord said you're supposed to rest on the Sabbath, and I think we
need to start resting.
Especially
at least
with what's
like
happening on Monday. You never know. We might as well start now. Repent before it's too late.
Yeah.
So we got to start taking that serious. You're not supposed to work on Sunday. You're not supposed to.
So we're gonna take Saturdays and Sundays off.
No, Saturdays is
I know
live.
We'll be live on Saturday.
Sorry to interrupt you. Sorry.
Monday through Friday will be videos, and then I am very hard at not working, so you may get a short or a reel or a TikTok.
I'm going to be working harder
on Saturday and
shorts
Sundays.
As well. Yeah, I like doing shorts.
I like the shorts. They are attracting a different audience, which I think is definitely helping us grow on YouTube alone.
Yeah.
We are
You gotta start taking
planning.
this serious. That's
I know.
literally what it is.
It's literally a job.
It's not a game anymore.
It's not a game. It's not just a
serious
hobby.
Job.
This is literally a job.
Yeah, we gotta start treating it as such. So we have to schedule hours for ourselves, and we have to treat it like it's a growing job. It is a business.
It's a business, which is, and
What?
we're the owners, we're the workers, we're the doers, we're the all CEO, whatever.
And the more I try to put into it, the less you're honestly going to get out of it. Because if I burn myself out, which I'm starting to feel that burnout, quality is going to slip, and I don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
So we've got to figure out a way to make sure that the quality as well as the quantity stay way up here. Because I want you guys to laugh. I don't want it to just be. I love taking you guys on trips with me. Absolutely love it. We could just walk around in the forest for hours together. I know we could. I absolutely love doing that stuff. But I love cheering people up. I love making you guys smile, laugh, bring good, happy family content to you guys. And
real fast, can you grab my?
I meant to tell you to grab that before. Baron is standing now. I don't know if we've mentioned that. Have you posted anything about that?
No.
He was in tears moments before the show because of Baron.
Yeah, that's another reason why I was delayed, because I had to get myself together. So.
And baby, did you get yourself together great?
Hey, where did his little? Maybe I put it back in here.
Oh.
Hello, Sue. Hi, hello, White Picket Fence. We got Stumpy, Belinda, we got Lori in the house, Penny, Brenda,
Look at
Linda.
That.
Got
Yes.
85 of you guys in here.
We've been talking about going live on Saturdays for a minute, because when we first did our post on Facebook asking you guys when should we go live, multiple people said Monday. So we thought Monday was the day. And then like a day or two later, we saw that Saturday blew Monday out of the water.
So I posted on Facebook and on YouTube. And on YouTube, we got Monday and Saturday on YouTube were very close. And then Monday blew every day out of the water on Facebook. So we're like, let's go with the larger audience.
It wasn't even close. It was like close to half of the people that voted said.
Yeah,
Saturday.
said Monday at first, and then all of a sudden we checked YouTube again, and like everybody said Saturday, and then there was a lot on Saturday on Facebook also. So with our schedule, we feel as if Monday through Friday posting on YouTube the full long form videos, and then we'll go live on Saturday, and then Sunday will be our rest, gather our brain, gather our thoughts for the next week for what our content will look like for you guys.
We'll see. Gathering our brain might take more than one day. It was nice not having to edit, especially that's one thing that I really want to focus on, is not having to edit through the weekend, because I think that's where the burnout comes from, because we're trying to get a lot of things done. We're trying to take the kids places, trying to do stuff. I'm trying to film it all.
Yeah.
And then I'm not getting a real good chance to play with the kids or interact with the kids. It's just all over the place.
And for whatever reason.
And then I'm trying to edit at night when I'm tired, so it's just not working.
I think like the next few travel days are also on weekends, which I didn't really plan that very well, did I? Now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, the travel days are on weekends now.
Well, I think they are, but
our travel days are all over the place, which is funny because I think most people do travel on the weekends.
Yeah.
When it comes to the RV life, is what we're learning. A lot of people leave, but I mean, a random Tuesday, 150 people showed up at TTO.
Gosh,
That's so weird.
Previous campground.
Yeah. But the campground that we're at now is really cool. It's like in the forest. It's an elderly community again, which I think
but it is
so
amazing,
wild.
and literally I'm going to do...
It's a very friendly elderly community. I'm actually really happy. Like, the people around here are so kind, and they love seeing the kids, because I think a lot of them, somebody was explaining it to me, a lot of them might be grandparents who don't get to see their kids a lot, so seeing our kids, especially our playful kids and how playful we are with them, it makes them happy. And we came home yesterday, and somebody left us a ball for them to play with. They just left it on our...
We don't know who it's from, but the kids love it.
Yeah,
so.
Of course, they're already playing with it. So. And then the guy behind us left the day after we arrived, and then another one of our neighbors told us to just let the kids ride up and down in this long driveway. Oh, another cracker. There's another cracker. Oh, where's that?
Here's an apple. He was doing really good with it earlier.
Oh, dang. You got him teeth.
So it is 9:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we are Nanady?
Maybe.
No.
I got one.
Nanady. Hello, everybody that's joining.
Yes, we are going to try and catch the eclipse.
Oh, yes.
From where we are
Ed.
in Florida, somewhere in Florida, we're going to get partial coverage view. I don't know what that
partial
means.
Coverage, yeah.
But it'll be cool to see that. So, got 100 people in here. We should probably talk about our
103.
newest thing.
Mm-hmm.
Our memberships. We just started memberships last Monday. She's so cute.
He's a whiny.
Yeah, he's
whining.
He just wants
man.
attention. Of course, he'll be up here in just a second as soon as he's done crawling around. Or she is. He's creepy crawling everywhere. He loves to stand up like this and he crawls like that. Yeah, we're gonna be doing that. So we do have memberships now. There are 3 different levels of memberships, and of course, all the memberships come with different things. What are you writing down?
I'm gonna write the ones that are these.
No, we're gonna shout out all of our members because it is awesome.
Do it, okay, go ahead.
No, it's awesome that Cindy Ackerman is a member, Stacy Baker, Sean Noel Trout, Susan #Buckle Up, Francis Ramfrey, Joanne C. JoJo's Adventure.
I've seen a couple of you guys in here. So.
Yeah, they're in here right now, which is amazing. Roxanne Rolland, Kathleen Lempininen, hope I'm pronouncing that right. Wanda Berkeley, Stephanie Atkins. I just thought it'd be funny if I just read them all wrong, but let's just do them right for now. We'll talk about that later.
Come on, we're gonna be professional with our new members. Goodness
Cheyenne,
gracious.
I am still learning how to read.
Hello, Maria. We just shouted you out.
No,
Hello.
she's coming up.
She's coming up.
She's a big risk taker. We got to shout
She's
her
a
out.
big risk taker.
Grammy Pammy, the white picket fence. Did you bite your finger?
Grammy Pammy. Oh my gosh.
Charles Lane, Grandma Nay, love Grandma Nay. Soup Freaks Mess, and
Mary Panava.
Those are our members, and they're absolutely so loved.
We are so thankful for you guys. And I will be.
And as a special gift to all of our members, including the people that are here that are not yet members, here is a sneak peek at the creepy crawling. There, boy, chewing on his little apple.
He's
He's got FOMO, so he has to be on the show mo. Look at that.
I don't know.
Hello, everybody.
His FOMO is driving Mama a little crazy.
FOMO driving you loco.
Driving me loco, that's for sure. Ooh, my toe.
Uh-oh. Oh, he sees that keyboard.
Don't type.
Look at him. I wish I could show you guys his little teeth. He's just gnawing at this little apple.
He is growing like a weed.
Y'all, he stood up today.
By himself.
Like nothing holding him up. He just stood there.
Stood up. Like balanced and
did his
all.
thing.
Yeah. He did his thing for about a solid 2 seconds, and then, the tush came to his rescue. It was 5 seconds?
It was like 5 seconds.
Wow.
I know it only felt like 2 because he was just standing
he did it so fast. He's got cracker in his ear.
So
oh my gosh! Thank you so much, Lynette. We got another new member.
This will be a common thing. We will be shouting out members on lives. I think that's something that we talked about, or it's in one of the memberships somewhere.
So it's actually for big risk takers.
Which
only technically, but you all deserve a shout out for showing us additional love and support outside of just watching our videos and sharing our videos and, just being here on live. So, we feel as if you guys deserve some sort of shout out 100%. And some sort of recognition.
Just
for that.
seeing you guys week after week is enough to give shout outs, which
we're
honestly very blessed to have.
My opinion too.
Oh my goodness! Look at everybody's stealing it. Little Hearts Mom. Oh, I love that. I thought you literally had a name that said something about Aaron. Little Hearts.
Oh, Little Hearts Mom.
Yeah,
that's so cute. So for the 116 of you guys, thank you guys so much for joining tonight. So we just wanted to basically give you the update on Saturdays. We're going to be going live on Saturday. We wanted to re-mention and re-bring up the memberships. Just in case if you wanted to join, there is...
it's a $, I think.
It's a $, or maybe it might even say join. It should be green.
Like that. It should be somewhere next to the subscribe and the thumbs ups. And while you're over there, go ahead and smash that thumbs up. It will really help the channel. We truly do appreciate all those thumbs up. And don't forget to comment, of course. Of course, you have to comment.
Yes.
What is he looking at? Oh my God.
He's so cute.
We had a beach day today.
Yes. And we have sand everywhere.
I'm actually really happy with the place that we're at now because, like I said, it's in the woods. I absolutely love the woods. And we're only 20 minutes away from a beach.
I know. And it was like, we probably would have never.
Woo, Kathy Waters.
Thank you so much. She just joined.
How adorable.
She joined at 10 p.m.
Oh, that's a good time.
She joined at 10 p.m.
That's a really good time. Look at him taking time. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's tiny little bites coming out of this apple.
Thank you so much, you guys, for the super chat, Angela, for the $4.99.
Oh, where is he going? What does he see?
Oh, he sees this Nutella. I don't think you can have that, buddy.
Angela Darby, $4.99.
Yeah.
I love that you love making us happy. Love your videos. You are a great fan.
Don't make me cry. I already cried one time today.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And I cried because this little nugget took a huge milestone and literally.
Should we tell them? We weren't filming. How annoying. But we don't film everything. We're very bad at that. He is so cute.
Okay,
Mom was getting changed. I was in the bathroom doing my hair. My stylist was in there. She was helping me make sure I don't look like I'm all shiny this week, which I think she did a great job. And out of nowhere, we hear, just like that, right?
Yeah.
So the honey's in the bedroom and she's looking, and you want to tell it? You're probably going to tell it better.
No, go ahead. Anyways, so Baron has realized that he can pull himself up on the 2 stairs that we have.
That's all we have is 2 stairs.
RV or 2 stairs. You come in and you go up 2 stairs, and the bathroom and then the bedroom are right there. Our bed. Yeah, master bedroom and our bathroom. So the other day, like literally 2 days ago, he realized that he could pull himself up and like hold the stairs.
Because Evelyn has been training him.
Yes. So, and then yesterday I caught her putting his knee up on the 1 stair.
Which is adorable because that's how I used to train her.
Yeah.
That's how I used to help her learn how to do stairs.
And that's how we did it with Yazzie,
That was when we had an entire house of stairs. When we had, I think it was 6 stairs, a landing, and then another like 8 stairs or something like that.
What are you trying
to do? So that's literally how I taught all of them to climb up the stairs. I would help them with 1 knee, then the other knee, then a hand, then a hand, then a knee, then a knee. She was literally doing that for Baron, which is wild to me because I've done it to each of them about this age. There's no way she remembers that.
No.
It's literally ingrained in her brain that happened, and that's how you teach somebody. And she literally showed Baron how to do it. And
so she showed Baron literally just yesterday.
Baron kicked us out. He swiped his hand over something. We have to karate chop now. Judy chops.
Do you want to get the wagon?
Yeah, I can.
Let me try to put him in there.
He's probably just gonna scream.
So anyways, so she put 1 knee up, and then nothing happened. But
I'll be right back.
Today, while I was changing and he was doing his hair, he came up both the stairs by himself. But I literally, I was watching him because I saw him at the end of the stairs and I heard him coming, and then I heard pat, 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 and then he was at the top. And I couldn't believe it. I literally started bawling in tears because he's so tiny and so precious, and you did an amazing job, and you were teething like crazy. That apple tastes so good, huh? Yeah. Say hi. Ooh, that's so good, huh? Yeah, pat, pat, pat. So, I was just a mess before. So, because he might be our last little babe. Hello, everybody that is just now joining. We apologize for the little oopsie. Hello, Laura. We got Annie, Sue, Teresa. So there should be a green $sign or a green join symbol. Give me a couple of seconds. George is getting our wagon. It literally looks like, well, you guys have seen it if you watch the videos. It's like a playpen on wheels. So I'm going to try and see if he will stand in there so that way he doesn't touch the computer. Hello, Sean. We shouted you out. Thank you so much for joining the live tonight, and thank you so much for being a member. We really do appreciate all of the love and support, and we have a lot more to come.
The memberships do come with perks, so if you are curious, you could just check out those perks and then decide whether or not you want to join ours. I'll be right back again. Sorry.
Yeah, and there are 3 different levels, and all 3 of them get different perks, and the further that you get, so if you're a big risk taker, that's the membership level where you get all of the above. So you get the live shout outs, you get membership discounts, you get exclusive photos and videos, and then the big risk takers, he set all of this up. So give me just a second. I don't have it ingrained in my mind just yet. So the risk lover, I do apologize, is the bigger one where we would connect on social media, and then you guys are the ones that get the live shout outs. But any member, I feel as if should and does deserve a shout out. So we're going to just shout out all of our members anyway. So I will also look to see what other exclusive options, since we are going to shout out on live.
Sorry for the noise, folks. Hopefully I'll knock the camera.
Stumpy, you don't have to be a member and absolutely never feel bad. You take care of yourself, and you can always donate if you can. If you can't, that's absolutely understandable. It's not mandatory to donate to any channel. Ever. No, ever. You coming to the live and watching our videos and being a subscriber to our channel
constantly
is
commenting,
enough for
showing
us.
up week after week.
Yep. You guys showing up week after week, and all the love and support just from watching our videos and liking and going to our other social media platforms. That just shows how loyal and loving and supportive that you guys truly are.
Okay. Whew, I am winded. I'm with you.
He's
Spit that apple after. I said I love you, and
he spit that apple.
Oh, you're so cute.
My gosh. You got apple drools everywhere.
I know, the table's all soaking wet. We gotta watch the electronics.
Yeah.
This week has actually been pretty rough. So I have
an
issue.
otter week, that's for sure.
It's been one heck of a
go. You're working out today.
No, I'm hurting now. That was a lot of
There
work.
we go. Oh, to get it unlocked?
Yeah, I couldn't find the hole.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. That's why I had to grab
I don't know how that lock works. Boy, don't you dare start fussing over there. Yeah, you like your wagon.
What was I going to do?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Winded.
Hello, Barb. Thank you so much for joining. If you guys have any questions about the memberships, drop it down in the comments below.
Yeah, right now is a good time because we can help go over them and discuss what they are about, what you get.
Oh, yeah, let me,
And then she's going to go through... Why'd you pick up?
Well, because I already went through all of this.
Okay.
I want to go and see, I want to see, what they can see.
Oh, okay, but...
That's not
is your phone dead?
Yeah, well,
okay.
It might not be super duper
But
right now.
For those of you that don't know, I have a rare genetic disease that affects my lung, and I've had it since I was born. I'm the baby of 5, and both parents have to be a carrier, and I'm the luckiest one that got it out of the 5 of us. I'm the only one. And, oh yeah, I forgot to close the door. But what it does is the lining of my lung gets inflamed, and I've had this since I was a child. I think it kicked in around when I was 5, or at least that's when I first remember getting it. And it literally, I'm out. Can't do anything. Every movement hurts. Can't breathe. Have to take shallow breaths and stuff like that. And it prevented me from doing a lot of stuff in life. Well, when I turned 18, they finally figured out what it is. It's familial Mediterranean fever, and it only affects people from the Mediterranean region. I know you dropped your apple. I'll help you.
I got it.
And it's okay. It's right by his feet, but he doesn't want to bend down and pick it up. You're so cute. And this was one of the first weeks. Oh, wow, Susan, you're so cute with the $20. I'm so busy in the silver YouTube world, I have a hard time catching you on. But it doesn't mean that I don't love and miss you. We miss you too, Susan. I miss speaking with you all the time. It was good times. I remember all that. But this is the first time in a very long time where I've actually been affected, because I do take medication every day that's preventative of what I get and what happens. I actually have it pretty mildly compared to some of the other symptoms that people do have. It comes with fever. Usually when I was younger, I used to get the fevers, be throwing up. So you can't breathe and you're throwing up on top of that. It was torturous. It was pretty bad. And some people bleed from their stomach and stuff like that, but I don't have that one, thank goodness. But I no longer get the fevers. I no longer throw up. It literally is just an immense pain just from the top of my chest right here down to the bottom, about right here, bottom of my rib. And every breath like rubs up against my rib cage. It presses up against my heart, and it's just very painful. And this was the first week in years, right?
Yes, in a very, very, very long time.
So doing anything now, I'm like super winded. I'm trying to take shallow breaths. And we were playing today at the beach, and it was hard because the kids want to run around. They want me to pick them up and swing them and stuff like that, and I just couldn't do it. But we did end up building a pretty cool river. Did you even see the river that we made?
Yes, with the boat, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. There was, low tide was coming in, or I guess going out. I guess that'd be the right way to say it. Low tide was going out, or the tide was going out, and it was creating big pools in the sand. And of course the kids started building. They built like a little tiny river, and it was adorable. I saw it. It was so great. And then we ended up getting help from our friend who came and joined us and came and played with us. And then we ended up using her paddleboard shuffle, or
paddleboard.
Yeah, but what's the?
Oh,
I can't remember what it's called. My brain's all over the place. Paddleboard.
Paddle.
And we used it as a shovel. We made a big old trench and ravine. We connected all of the big pools, and then we connected them to the water, and the kids absolutely loved it. I cleared out an entire area of seagrass, seaweed. I don't know what that was.
It was gross.
No, it's not gross.
It smelled really bad.
Like this? My hands smell clean. I've washed them multiple times. I don't even... You're ridiculous. Uh-oh.
Okay. So, keep going.
That was it.
Okay.
I've just been winded all day.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do too much. What happened?
Well, I was trying to show everybody the where to join. But I don't know, like, so this is my view. Maybe closer. I don't even know.
Are you gonna sit back on the screen?
Actually, you know what? Look.
Oh yeah.
Am I good?
Keep going. A little bit closer.
Closer?
Yeah, a little bit closer. All right. It's fuzzy, so they can't really see what's going on. There you go.
Okay, so right here it says join. So I don't know if this will help you guys or not.
That is on iPhone. So if you have an iPhone, that's what it looks like. I don't know what it looks like on Android.
But that's not on like the YouTube app. I don't know what.
And of course, if you're on the TV, if you're watching on the TV, it's going to be a little unique, a little different. But if you do have any questions and you are interested in joining, no. Whew, oh man.
You all right?
I'll make it. I tried to take some leave.
You will make it?
I think I'll make it. But please don't hesitate to ask any questions. There are people in here who have done it, and they will be able to help you, and we'll do our best to help you. Kathy Water sent $10. Thank you so much. She said, I had my first grandson walking by 9 months. That is absolutely incredible.
Awesome.
Jackson was by far the fastest. I think Evelyn did 9 months as well. Jackson was walking by 7 months, or in his 7th month. Barron is up and standing. He's going to be 8 months and 2 days on the daily eclipse. That's kind of cool. I like that. For the 169 people that are watching, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We will be going live on Saturdays if you did miss that. No longer going live on Mondays. We're going to be posting videos Monday through Friday, going live on Saturdays and taking Sunday off because we do need to rest. Or at least I need to rest in time. Okay, so the white picket fence, that is what it looks like on my Windows laptop. So
okay,
that's pretty cool that it looks the same as the as your phone. So that helps people.
And white picket fence, call her Sky.
Oh, Sky. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I like that. So we were going to talk about our plans from here on out because we were supposed to be in Texas right now, but that all changed. Okay, it looks the same on the computer. Kathy's saying that.
Okay, so, perfect.
We were supposed to be in Texas right now because we did want to be in the middle area of the eclipse. I didn't know you could see it from other areas, but I guess that makes sense. But we wanted to be right in that trajectory of where it's going to be a full eclipse. But gas and what else stopped us? Not wanting to go through. Everybody told us to avoid. It was a I-10 or something like that.
Yes.
Interstate 10, which is the one we'd have to take to go from Florida through Georgia and Alabama and then Mississippi and then into Texas. Everybody told us to avoid that because there's horrible potholes. If you live around there, I need some confirmation. Is that road really that bad? People were saying like your RV is going to be like this the whole time. And I cannot drive like that, especially with the way I'm feeling right now. It was torturous driving just an hour or so from our last spot to here. Like every pothole, it hurts. Like any vibration like that, it hurts. So that was really bad. But there's a cool video coming out about that day and how the honey actually saved me that day. It was pretty neat. But she also caused me a lot of pain that day, too. Like, everything that could have gone wrong went wrong that day. It was so bad.
It was bad, yeah.
It was so bad. I can't wait for that video to come out. That'll probably be Tuesday, I think.
Okay.
I think... Oh, no. That might be actually Monday. Monday's video. Because... Yeah. Yesterday was the second space... video, science video.
Science center.
Okay. Science center video, yeah. So, it says the iPad doesn't have that button. There's no way. Is there a $sign? Maybe check if there's a $sign. There might be something else.
The $sign that showed up on my end whenever I went, it was to send a super chat, but it could be if you can't join during the live. Once the live is over, go to our actual channel where you'll see all of the videos. And then you should be able to join right next to the subscribe button. And if you are subscribed, obviously it's going to say subscribed and it'll be either white or black. And then there should be the green join sign right next to it.
Very cool. And... I forgot what I was going to say now. My brain, literally picking that up and bringing that in here has rattled me.
Why didn't you?
I'm like hot and flustered. Why didn't I what?
You could ask her.
And she's over here feeding Baron, so there's a lot of distractions going on.
I
can't help it. I promise I'm not looking anymore.
Oh yeah. You're fired.
Fired?
You're on camera.
Oh, speaking of being on camera. We were at the beach today. I mentioned that already, but we were packing things up, and the honey was changing Baron in the back seat, or in the trunk. So she was looking into the car, and Baron was in the trunk getting changed. And I came up. We brought everything. She was ahead of us. Came up, and I just happened to look over at the car that was parked across from us, and so both trunks are facing each other. Their trunk is open. Our trunk is open. The honey's leaning in, changing Baron, getting him ready. Because he had sand everywhere. Yeah, he had a lot of sand everywhere. I see a gentleman just laying down in the back seat of his. It was a van, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he had an iPad, a huge iPad, and every time I looked, he like kind of moved it a little bit. And the honey was there for a hot minute before I got there. Because we were packing up chairs, we were packing up food, we were packing up bags, we were packing up the kids. So I looked over, and I'm just looking at him, just watching to see what's going on. And then finally, he like peeks out from behind his iPad.
It was a huge iPad.
And we're pretty sure he was filming the honey changing the baby.
So that was very disturbing.
It was creepy. Very disturbing, very creepy.
So creepy. creepy.
And so I pulled out my camera and started filming him. And of course, as I do that, like 3 other families are walking by and they're all looking at me because I'm filming some guy just laying in the back of his van.
So that was very awkward. Like,
yeah.
literally.
One lady, she got it. She knew exactly what was going on. The lady with the 2 girls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she knew exactly what was happening. So she looked at the guy in the van and like threw up a peace sign like this. Like she knew. She's probably been in that situation before. Like, how gross.
I wonder if maybe he like goes there all the time and does.
Yeah, that could be it too. Because that's what I would think too. Like he was in a very populated area of the parking lot, and he probably just films people as they walk by.
That's so
super creepy. But you know, there's no guaranteed proof. Normally, I'd confront somebody doing something gross like that, but there's no guaranteed proof. And of course, if he noticed me noticing, he probably would have deleted everything right away, so he doesn't get in trouble. But I just couldn't make a big stink of it at that moment, even though I wanted to.
I know. I wanted to say.
She'll pop off real quick.
I was super. Yeah, I was very much grossed out, to say the least.
Yeah, luckily. Oh, that was the other thing. Me and the kids and our friends went over to the showers, which was far away, to go get all the sand off. So the honey was by herself for a while. Oh, God.
And that's whenever you came back, because I had already had all this stuff, and I was trying to find out of the 3 bags, I was trying to find his clothes, and honestly, I didn't even see him. I mean, I don't have eyes in the back of my head.
Sky says we can't take her anywhere because she should open her mouth, which is fine. I'll 100% back you up. I'll back anybody up. I'm usually the first one to open my mouth because these hands, man, these hands miss that contact.
But I mean, there were like other kids around, and then we had a friend really and her daughter, and
it's more than likely he's filming kids. And I mean, you had Baron naked in the back of our.
Yeah, but he was like covered though.
Yeah, of course. There's not like you have to be like right on top to see it, but still, you know, even just a quick glimpse is yuck. Anyways, getting away from that right now. It was just creepy. Something I have never dealt with stuff like. You never encountered that before?
I mean, I'm sure people have filmed me before,
sure they do all
not,
the time.
Not
what are
so
you doing to his feet? She's doing mom duties right now.
Cleaning his feet.
With your teeth?
No. He has sand in there.
Okay.
You want to clean it with your teeth?
No, I do need to take a shower, so I'll probably give him a shower.
You want to know what's so irritating?
Sand?
Okay, yes, sand is so irritating.
Don't ask me how I knew it. I just knew it. It wasn't hard.
Hey, that's a reel that's coming up soon for you guys. Hey,
on Saturday, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but Stumpy asked what time are we shooting for on Saturdays. I talked about this on Mondays. I like doing it a little bit later, so like around this time, 9:30-ish, 9:45. So the only reason it was 9:45 is because we were still getting things set up.
Is there other people that are live right now? Because I don't even know.
I'm not sure. You guys would have to tell us if anybody else is live. We tried to go on after Conky because you guys said you don't want us to go on at the same time, which I wouldn't. I don't like going earlier. 8:30 is early to me, and we have a lot to deal with before going live, so we got to make sure everything is right.
Yeah, sometimes these monkeys are not always asleep.
Yeah. I mean, Monday was a perfect example. I think they all woke up and all came over. We're all playing. I wish we could have done that. I'm always nervous.
What was it?
She said I would have taken that camera or whatever he was filming with and turned it over to the cops. Which, if you're wrong in that situation, you get hit with assault, and then you get sued civilly.
Yeah.
And your life is ruined. Yeah, you gotta always. Of course, I would have loved to. Thank you so much. Almost praying I feel better. Thank you. It's getting better. I'm in like the recovery days. So what happens is my medication. I probably should have mentioned, sir. It's only preventative. So if I do get an attack, is what I used to call them, or what they're called. My medication that I don't take, which is colchicine, which is for gout. I'm sharing a lot of my HIPAA information here, but whatever. It's if you guys know what gout is, it's a arthritis in your feet. So it is helpful for what I have too. It's helpful for I think most arthritis. It's an anti-inflammatory, but it does not help with the pain once I already have an attack. I do have to take other things. When I was younger, I actually had the doctor who was helping me. I was like his golden patient. He had no clue what I had. He knew it was super rare, and he wanted to figure it out so bad. what he ended up doing was, this was before the big narcotics and the big opiate issues in the early 2000s. I actually had like an unlimited prescription for Vicodin, and I never took it. I hated the stuff. I hated taking it. If I did absolutely need it, which was very common that I needed it, I would only take half of the dosage that they would give me. So I always had extra. I had an unlimited prescription until I graduated high school. So from when I was like 9 or 10, whenever they prescribed it to me, till 18-ish or 19-ish. And I think I only filled my prescription maybe twice in that entire time. Yeah, I just never wanted to take it. And when I went to Hawaii, I talked to a doctor there about the pain and how to manage it. And that was when the whole narcotics thing, so this was about 2008-ish, that was when the whole narcotics and whole opiate thing was getting out of hand. And he was like super sketchy. He didn't take my word for it, even though they were sharing. I think I sent him all the information from my previous doctor, who did actually retire. So that was a real pain in the butt right there, having to deal with that. But he just would not prescribe me anything. He kept looking at me like I was lying, which I understood, but like nothing in my history showed that I had any type of addiction, stuff like that. So it was one of those weird issues that I had to deal with. And luckily, the other thing that helps is Advil, ibuprofen, but I have to take them by the handful, literally, just to make a dent. I haven't been doing too bad. Are you? You're watching me talk about me?
Yeah, you're doing an amazing job.
That is sketchy.
What?
I feel like you're creeping on me now. Blowing me kisses
creeper.
at the screen. I love them. But anyway, so ibuprofen does help, so I could take Advil, but I'm always nervous that it's going to end up doing more damage, because with the issue that I have, the familial Mediterranean fever, it is supposed to cause kidney disease or kidney failures somewhere down the line, and the colchicine on top of that is supposed to. So I always have doctors like checking hardcore on my kidneys and stuff like that. But so far, luckily, knock on wood, nothing bad has happened to my kidneys. I'm not looking forward to that in the future. That's one of the things they used to do. So Lynette, that is one of the things they used to try when I was a kid, was steroids, and nothing helped. It was the strangest thing. It had to have been ibuprofen or the Vicodin, which is what they prescribed me. The Vicodin was one of the only things. All the other narcotics or opiates at the time did not help whatsoever. They just made me feel weird or bad, and I never liked them after that. Vicodin was one of the only ones, which is strange. I think a lot of people would say otherwise. It didn't mess with my mind. It didn't give me like a high or anything like that. It literally just took away the pain, and I felt great.
Kathy,
she's going ham.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. But in today's world, you got to be super duper careful. Yeah, you definitely have to be really careful, because if you blame someone and there's no evidence, then you can actually get in a lot of trouble. And the only quote unquote proof we would have had is like him being in front of his huge iPad, and then what I think is he saw George look at him and the iPad. And I said kind of loud, why is that guy just sitting there with his iPad? So, yeah, and then he kind of like peeked around it, which was like extremely suspicious. And then from like that point on, he didn't look around it at all. So, I mean, he was probably deleting whatever footage that he took.
You guys are funny.
And honestly, it probably wasn't even to get him.
I noticed them a long time before we even packed up, because I saw there was another guy in the car. He was sitting in the back of the passenger seat. They were there for a while. They were literally there for at least 20, 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Before we even packed up and left, because I remember looking at him, seeing him sitting in the back of the car.
And then whenever we pulled away, there was another guy just
sitting. That's the guy I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. He was just sitting in the passenger seat.
I saw him first. I never saw the other guy, the guy that was sitting in the back, until I came and just happened to look over. Yeah. And that family that got out of the car next to them looked, and she was like weirded out too. But,
yeah.
He could have just been watching videos. The other guy was on his phone too, so they could have just been watching videos. Maybe they were watching Taking A Rizk. You never know. Maybe he recognized me from his video that he was watching.
And wanted to film me.
Well, who says he was filming?
Yeah, I know.
You never know, yeah.
It was weird. Mary takes a different.
Allopurinol. I'm sure the stuff that I take.
Judy, he did.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah. He did, and then I just got in the car and let him do everything else.
Stood there like this for a long time.
Facing the guy.
Yeah.
He was actually kind of, and
he never looked.
He never looked.
Exactly. That's what gave me. Unless he knew, like if he would have looked, I would have ran over there and beat the out of him.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but walked fast. Don't want to win myself before I get there.
Yeah, you would have walked quickly.
But yeah, when I was first diagnosed with what I have, the only thing that they had was colchicine. Now there's a lot of stuff, a lot of trial medications, which is funny because when I was a kid, I used to tell my doctor all the time, I do not care. I will be the guinea pig for whatever comes out. I just want it to go away. It was so terrible. I just wanted all the pain and everything to go away. And I even recommended them removing my lung at one point several times. I was so done and over with it for years. Like there was so much pain and so much anguish that came with it. And just like the mental, like I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't play sports. I loved playing sports. I was very athletic. Like people noticed how athletic I was and they always wanted me to play sports. And I always tell them, no, I can't do it because I can't commit to anything because literally once a month I would be out for like 7 to 12 days. Like I'd be miss school, had to be in bed, couldn't do nothing. It was terrible. It sucked. And I would be throwing up all the time. It was bad.
I only missed school.
I think 8th grade I missed 127 days.
Wow.
Out of 180, I think it was, or however long you go to school. It was bad. It was terrible. And it only got worse. And the only time it got better was once I finally turned 18 and figured out what it was. Yeah, it was bad. My dad and mom were like so confused. They had no clue. I think my mom for a while thought I was faking, but my dad knew something was wrong.
And like with something so rare, I mean,
Yeah, nobody tested for it. And because we're in America and it's a disease that only affects Mediterraneans, nobody took into account my heritage.
Yeah.
Because America is a huge melting pot. People just think we're Mexican or Hispanic. They never think we're Arabic. I don't think I've ever had anybody guess that right, at what I am.
Not off the first rip.
Never.
Everybody says Hispanic or...
No, it's literally some type of Hispanic. Nobody ever guesses anything else. Which is fine. They're good-looking people. I don't mind. It's a compliment. It's just... when people come up to me speaking Spanish and I have no clue what they're saying.
Yeah, that's like...
You would think of all the times.
That's the funniest thing. Whenever we go to Mexican restaurants and they're like explaining the menu to you.
Like machine guns. They speak so fast.
I know. And then like...
No hablo español.
No.
No hablo salsa. No hablo español. I even told a lady, I was at Walmart.
And they're like, I'm so sorry.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're like disappointed, like, oh, you don't speak Spanish? No, not the Spanish.
I wish.
But there was a lady at Walmart. I don't remember what she said. Now, I was in the self-checkout because that's literally all Walmart has nowadays. And I had a whole cart. I had groceries. Whole cart full for all of us.
And the keys?
No, this was This was in Orlando.
Oh, okay.
And a lady came up to me and she had a handful of items, maybe like 4 or 5, rattled off something in Spanish. I told her immediately, sorry, no hablo español. She rattled something else off in Spanish. I said, sorry, no español? And she goes, oh, no español? And she walks away. I think what she was saying is, can I cut in front of you? But I don't know. I don't know exactly what she was saying. I just figured like that's what she was trying to tell me because she only had a handful of items. And there's a huge line. Orlando, whatever it is about that Walmart, there's always so many people, and all they have is
the area. Period.
Yeah, that's a crazy area.
The Kissimmee area is wild.
But it's so far off, like you wouldn't expect it, but there really is a lot of people there. Hustle and bustle with that place.
Did you ever talk about our actual plan? I think that's like
no, we never got to
where you were going. And
before we get to that, yeah, I do want to mention that I did take 6 years of Spanish. I took 3 years in high school and 3 years in college, which I passed all of my classes with flying colors. I still don't speak a lick of Spanish. I understand it, pequeño, but I don't know what it is. Like languages, Egyptian is all I got. That's all I can do is Egyptian. I know lots of phrases in lots of different languages.
Not even Egyptian, really.
I can speak very fluently in Egyptian.
Oh.
Writing it and reading it, nobody ever taught me that. But I've always wanted to, and now that I have Jackson who wants to learn it so bad, and of course I think Evelyn will want to and Yasmin will want to, I want to pass that down, but I don't feel like I'd be a good enough teacher. But of course with YouTube nowadays you can learn and do anything. So I think we're going to have to start figuring out a way, all of us. I'd love for you to learn too.
Yeah.
She's rolling her eyes over here. Fine, don't learn it and then we'll all talk about you in Egyptian.
I went.
Yeah, now you look like a trout.
Aww.
What am I supposed to say? We're going to talk nicely about you, of course.
Yes. See?
Only loving things from your children.
He's so precious.
I know.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't even notice he was there.
You are fired. Go to bed. You are naughty. It's not even 11 o'clock.
So, our plan... Oh, look at that. She said, my nephew is half Scottish and half East European, but with a tan, constantly gets pulled over for screening at airports because he looked Egyptian. How crazy.
Screening at airports because he looked Egyptian?
So, funny enough, I don't get pulled off for screenings at airports. I get the, like, quick wave through. I still have to do the same machine that everybody... I mean, I haven't been to an airport since January, but before that, it was even longer. But I think they try not to stereotype anymore.
Yeah, because
I don't know.
People are wild.
Yeah. Wildness comes in every shape and color. But our plan from now on, we are going to...
Our travel plan, right?
Yeah, we were supposed to be in Texas for the eclipse, but that's not going to happen. And then we find out you can actually see partial eclipse from here in Florida, which is great because we would love to see it. I wanted to see it full blast, but we're not going to be able to do that. But I mean, with the internet, once again, you can see anything, do anything.
I'm sure one channel on YouTube is absolutely going to probably.
It's not even one channel. It's where did we go? I think actually that Orlando Science Center, they're going to be having a live broadcast of the whole thing. Remember? It was on their back wall. It was posted. Remember I read it at that when we were getting our wristbands the first time?
So then maybe we can just go there Monday instead of tomorrow.
That's what I talked about. Tomorrow I'd like to...
Okay.
We got to give this baby a bath.
No, I need... Yeah.
And it's the day of rest. Got to rest.
Take talking about baby. Oh my gosh. I thought you meant...
I meant
our
RV.
Big
baby.
Which, actually, you guys, we've never watched her before.
Can you believe that? What is the matter with us? It's just something we just haven't... We've talked about it so many times, bought everything that was necessary for it except for soap, I think. But I thought I had soap for it.
No, we have it. I bought it already.
That little squirt bottle?
I don't know.
What are you expecting to do with a 40-foot trailer with that little squirt bottle?
No. That little squirt bottle is, Oh, yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah. We're going to wash one window.
I think in the storage unit, I had a big bottle of car wash that we used literally right before we left.
Yeah, but you can't just use regular car wash. You got to use specific stuff because remember...
yeah, for the roof.
The fiber stuff is on the outside. You can't wash just like regular.
Look at that. You learned something new. So we'll have to do a tip of the day for that one, too. That Facebook
oh my gosh,
video is almost
wait. Let me check and see.
She's going to tell you the precise amount. It's almost at 1 million.
1 million views.
Which is by far like that blows everything else out of the water. Like not even close. And it's
and
so much
people
so
are
much hate.
so ruthless.
It's wonderful. Because I'm ready to clap back on these people. And I think that's actually helping that I'm fighting back with these ignorant people through the comments. I think people are sharing just because of that.
863,000 views.
Which is like 50,000 more than the last time you checked. That thing is just flying. It's a wonderful tip. I'm so glad that it's being shared so much. So if you guys would love to, go check out our Facebook after this live and check out this one video that we have about the tip of the day using a surge protector. We talked about this on Monday. And on Monday, it had 200,000 views. So now, 5 days later or 6 days later, on Saturday, it has almost 900,000 views. So something is going on in this video. I have no clue. But
there's
it literally
so many shares. People are so rude.
People
and
are so upset that the honey said never plug into an electrical box without.
They're mad that I said never.
Yeah, like what? It is such a good tip. Like, why would you ever trust an electrical box that you don't own? You don't know when you're going to have a power surge. Monday, for God's sakes, you never know what's going to happen on Monday. You need a surge protector. Like, literally, it has saved us twice since we started in October. We've only been doing this about 6 months, and that thing has come in handy twice already. And I'm positive the one time it did really help us, it saved our RV from catching on fire, because that, I'm sure the electrical box probably caught on fire after we left. That thing was sizzling.
Yeah,
it was internally sizzling. Like, that's not a good sign. So people are just losing their mind over the honey telling people to never plug into an electrical box without a surge protector, because they've been doing this for God knows how many years and they've never had an issue. And I'm telling them, count their lucky stars, because you're one of the few who has not had an issue with an electrical box. So if you've bought an RV and like kept it in one place for 40 years, like, I guess that's
fine.
That I could see that being a reason why you'd never have to need one. But even so, still, you never know. There's power surges, not just from your own RV, but RVs around you all sucking up the same power can cause a power surge. So you never know what can happen.
People just are ruthless. Like, they're behind a screen and have literally nothing better to do with their day.
Not everybody is talking just about the surge breaker. Some people are taking their chance at a cheap blow, which
they're trying to jab at
they just get hidden right away. Like, I'm not a kid anymore. I'm not going to argue with the morons like that, but I will argue with the people who are saying it's not necessary, because what the heck are you talking about? That's like saying seatbelts aren't necessary, smoke detectors aren't necessary, fire extinguishers aren't necessary. Yes, technically they're not. You really don't need those things. But if you'd like to protect yourself and be safe from car crashes and flying out your windshield, fires happening in your house or your RV, and helping to put out fires, you probably should have those safety precautions put into place. Like, what are you talking about? They're not necessary. Your words are not necessary. Your comments are not necessary. Like, why would you ever tell people to not be cautious?
That's what doesn't make any sense.
Literally blows my mind that they're fighting with us telling people to be cautious, and they're saying it's not. They keep thinking it's an ad. It's not an ad. We're not trying to sell anything. We're just telling you, don't plug into an electrical box without a surge protector. It doesn't matter if you have the same one we have. Get whichever one works for you. We just talked to our friends today. They have one that's internally built into their RV. I think that's really cool.
So I'd really somebody like to doesn't steal it, yeah.
Yeah, I'd really like to look into it, because that is something that we do have to keep it. I have to keep in mind. I'm security minded, and I have to keep in mind that somebody might steal our power dog, which is another thing somebody mentioned in one of the comments. But I've always thought that, but I don't know exactly how to lock them up. I'm sure I could have watched a video where I could have figured it out if I really would have taken the time, but to pick our power dog over everybody else's, or our surge protector over everybody else, would be weird in my mind. And from what I've seen, most RV parks are relatively safe. Like, this is in 55 and older for the most part community. I don't see, unless you have one really bad apple who just likes to cause problems, but I really don't see these people running around committing crimes for no reason. And like I was saying, these people are so friendly. They're like, so they're happy to see us, except for the one guy across the street. He's mad.
The guy across the street?
Yeah, he's mad. He's just mad. He's mad that I almost knocked over his biker flag, which it wasn't even my fault. I couldn't see it, and he really shouldn't have it that close to the street, but I was being directed. It's not like I was choosing where to go. I was being told where to go. So it was just in a weird spot. And he was mad he had to move a flag. People had to move their cars. These are tight spots.
Yeah. That's all right. He can, get over it. I'm sure we're not the first, and we're definitely not going to be the last. So.
Yeah. Hello to the 180 people that are in here. Thank you so much for joining us. Had a fun-filled otter week. That's what we've been calling it. It's been one heck of an otter week.
It's so otter.
Especially with my lung bothering me, because it's literally been years. It's crazy. Like, I can always feel it. I always feel like I can't take a deep breath. But the medicine is preventative, and this is the first time that I've actually had the full-blown pain in years. I mean, it probably really hasn't even been that long, because I swear time is just flying right now. And it probably
I cannot even believe we've been doing RV life for 6 months. Literally tomorrow is 6 months.
Is it? Or is it 7 months tomorrow? October, November, December, January, February, March, April. 7 months tomorrow.
Wait, what?
You can't count October because we started in October, so you'd have to start with November. So you're right.
Yeah,
tomorrow would be 6 months.
No, it's 7.
So you do October to November, November to
6.
December, December to January, January to February, February to March, March to April.
Okay.
So 6, okay. Still
exactly
crazy.
6 months tomorrow.
Still very crazy. We've made it this far, and we've absolutely been loving it. I think I fell in love with this almost immediately when we started. I loved having the tight space. I loved having all of you guys near me so close, because I hated having, no, I can't say I hated having all the room in the house. I loved having all the room in the house, but I hated having to look for everybody, because everybody could have been in such a different location. So now I don't have to look too far. I know they're either in their room, they're in the living room, they're in our room, or they're outside, which they are getting more comfortable playing outside, which is one of the things that I love too.
Yeah.
And we're getting more comfortable at letting them play outside. Yep. Because we're realizing that these are really safe communities for the most part.
They're really safe. And we leave all the windows open, and like our RV has so many windows. So like we can see just about everywhere. The only thing that we can't see is like really in front of the RV.
Which they know there's 3 places they can't go. They can't go in front of the RV, they can't go on the back side of the RV where all the hookups are, and they're not supposed to go underneath the RV. So they do know that. Yeah. But they're kids, so they need a little bit of reminding every now and then. Hello, Grammy Pammy. Hello. Welcome to the show, which is probably about over. Are you wanting to keep going, or are you going to ever come back? Okay, but let's finish talking about what we're doing with our plan, because we keep talking about going to Texas but not making it to Texas because we just couldn't because of gas and trying to avoid I-10.
It's not in our plan anymore.
Our original plan was to go west. We wanted to go all the way out west this year, but once again, gas prices are shockingly high, and I am nervous about wear and tear on the rig itself. I don't want to be stuck somewhere, especially out in like the middle of the desert, and not have any help or anything that we need.
No, but it also doesn't really make sense, because our goal, or one of our main plans,
our main goal, like it was always in our mind that we wanted to be in Hershey for the September show, the RV show, which is the United States' largest RV show, if you didn't know. And that was our goal. It doesn't make
any sense to be in California
all the way out west
or
and then try
Colorado,
to make it all the way back,
and then come all the way back,
because
or something.
We were under the assumption when we first started that we would do a state a month. Like that was before we started. I had a really good plan to do 48 states in 48 months. So it was going to take us 4 years to go throughout the entire continental U.S., not Alaska or Hawaii, but eventually we would get to Alaska through Canada and stuff like that. Eventually. That was probably way down the line, probably like 5 years from now. But what ended up happening is we came straight to Florida and fell in love with Florida in the winter. So we've been here 6 months, just about 5 months.
5 months, yeah, that's hilarious.
Months. So the whole 48 and 48 just didn't work out. So plans changed, especially with us getting in with 1,000 trails.
But it might be 48 to 48, because the next couple of months we're going to be in a lot of different states.
Yeah, so we're going to try and cruise through, because
we're going to try and cruise.
I know 100% this country is beautiful. There's tons to see in every state. There's no reason to skip any states, but there's no reason to also linger in any states like we have with Florida. The only reason we stayed here is because of wintertime. And having issues up in Ohio in October of our water hoses freezing twice, that was a nightmare, and I didn't want to deal with that ever again. So we made the ultimate decision, just come down here until it's warm, and now we're making the decision to go back slowly, but now I think we're going to go back fast.
We're going to cruise back.
So we've been to Key West, and we've been to mile marker 0, which is the lowest point on the southern continuous United States, not counting Hawaii. Hawaii's more south, but so we went to the southernmost point. Now we're going to go up the east coast to the northeastern point, which I think it's the northernmost point besides for Alaska.
No, it's not.
What's higher than Maine? Washington?
No, we're
Minnesota?
Yes, Minnesota.
Parts of Minnesota are higher?
Yes.
Oh, actually, I think I did know that. I think there's parts of Minnesota that are
Anglet, and that's where.
That it's actually like in Canada. It's like almost in Canada. It's so close. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So we're gonna go to the north.
So the
northeasternmost point.
So from the southernmost eastern point to the northernmost eastern.
It's actually the southernmost point.
Yeah, it's the southernmost, but it's actually on the east coast as well. So it could be the southeasternmost southern point.
I know, but like it's so
many words, too many words. But that's our plan now. So we're gonna go
northeast tip to the southeast tip.
We're gonna hit Alabama, which was originally one of the states we wanted to skip because we just wanted to go from Florida to Texas. But we are gonna hit Alabama now, and then we're gonna go north from there. But we'll see, because we do have an extended stay in Tennessee. We're going to do a lot in
for
Tennessee.
now.
I'm excited. I can't wait to go to the Smoky Mountains.
For now, but we're not even anywhere close to there.
So we'll get close to there.
Yeah, we can always drive. That's fine.
It took us 20 hours to get to Florida. It shouldn't take us 20 hours to get to Tennessee.
Oh, what I was saying is like Thousand Trails.
Oh, yeah. That's the other thing we got to...
That's what I meant.
Barb, it's Washington. I learned that from a Pennsylvanian lots of years ago. You gotta wash your clothes and don't forget to wash, right?
Oh,
I said hair.
You're getting naughty and on here.
It's 10 till 11.
10 till.
It's getting close to after hours.
Bedtime.
Oh yeah, I'm tired. I'm a little hungry too.
You're hungry? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we didn't really.
So make sure you guys stay tuned. If you haven't already, make sure you smash that thumbs up. It will help.
Oh
the
yeah,
channel a lot.
You did tell them that our plan is to go to Maine.
Yeah, we're gonna go up north. So we're gonna bounce this way. We're gonna hit Alabama.
Alabama,
bounce this way,
Tennessee,
hit
and then
Tennessee.
go South Carolina, North Carolina.
Okay, so we're gonna go down, and then we're gonna go up.
Yeah, but it's not really down. It's very strained on the map, but it's not.
I know
really
what it looks
down.
like. I understand. Yeah. So
But
we're gonna
anyways.
try to make it all the way up to Maine, and then we're gonna shoot back down to Pennsylvania. So if you guys do have the opportunity, please go to the Hershey RV show in September. We are going to work hard at getting a booth or whatever set up there for a meet and greet. I would love to do that. That'd be so cool, and I think that would help us finally get our foot in the door with the RV community. We finally be recognized as full-time RVers, which maybe that's what's just been happening. We just haven't been seen because it's only been a few months.
Full-time RV membership, and that's silly to me.
What are you talking about?
The full-time families remember that membership that one family was.
Yeah, but that's just for one thing. That has nothing to do. Is that like from state to state, or is it just?
It's just. Yeah, it's all states. They all meet up in different states.
Well, that's kind of cool. But anyways, if you do get a chance and you're in the area, even if it's not just to come see us, the RV show itself is super duper cool. We were there last year, and it was mind blowing. Like even the Tampa show that we went to was mind blowing. It was huge.
Even if you're not
But the Hershey
looking
show
at RVs, just come and like look at like the cool technology and like.
Yeah, these are very comfortable, very spacious. It is 100% a wonderful alternative to living in a regular house or apartment even. And the Hershey RV show is the largest in the United States, and it's where you'll get the best deal. So even if you're not considering it, you never know. You might find a deal that suits you. And even the smaller ones, if you're by yourself or you're a couple, they are great. And some of them you can tow with a regular SUV. You don't need a special truck. And even the primetime manufacturing that we were talking to, a lot of those are getting lighter, and you can actually tow them with your F-150s, your 150s, your half tons, and stuff like that. So you won't even need 2/4.
And a lot of RVs, obviously the smaller ones, the pull behinds, you can actually tow with. I could tow with my car, but you can tow with like an Expedition, or we see a lot of people towing with Suburbans.
A lot of people with Expedition and Suburbans, yeah.
And what else is like a smaller, not as big as a truck, but anyways, I don't think I've seen
Those
anybody pull with a van. Have you? Like a minivan?
I have. Yes, we have.
We're going to see a lot of that in the hillbilly town.
I'm pretty sure we've seen it.
We have?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not something we made special note of, but yes, we have seen it. And
Probably wouldn't recommend it either.
Florida is so unique. Like, I've been here several times. I've never once paid attention to RV parks. Now that I'm an RV person, I see them everywhere. And we've seen some pretty...
some pretty run-down ones.
Yeah.
Because they're like RV parks, but they're more like mobile home stationary
it's
ones.
more you buy a lot and you stay there. So it's more like a mobile home park or whatever it's called.
And you can tell, like, they don't really maintain their RVs.
I can imagine it's hard up here.
RVs are a lot of work. And I feel like
because of the weather and stuff, the big fluctuations that Florida gets, like in the summertime, things get so hot and humid, stuff grows everywhere.
Yeah.
Like green stuff, it grows everywhere. And if you're not constantly maintaining your
scrubbing
stuff,
it,
year after year, literally 3 years in, your whole RV could be green because it's so quick.
if we don't get ours cleaned tomorrow, that's what's going to happen to ours.
Ours is getting a lot of bugs. A lot of smashed
On
bugs
the
on the
front,
front.
yeah.
I got to scrub those off. They're getting nasty. The truck is starting to look like that, too. The truck is dusty.
Yeah.
He needs a good cleaning.
All right, well, let's jump off so that way that we can get a good night rest so we can scrub our babies tomorrow.
So make sure you like this. If you are watching right now, there's 173 people. There should be at least 173 thumbs ups. It really does help the channel. It's super easy to do. You just got to click one thing, and there it is. If you haven't subscribed already, I don't know how you're watching this. You shouldn't have been notified, which I think that's only with the lives. So I think with the videos, they'll still place them in front of you if you never subscribe. But if you would like to, please subscribe. It does help the channel as well. And we now have memberships. So if you'd like to help us even further and get additional content for yourself, shout outs in certain areas and times and stuff like that. And discounted merchandise, which is pretty cool. We're working on that. That's what comes with subscriptions. And the honey's going to look through it. We're going to probably look through it together, and we're going to add a bunch of different things to the perks just to make them more user-friendly.
More perky.
Yeah, more perky. Yeah, I like that. I like Perkies. Yeah, Perkins was a good restaurant. Now I'm thinking about it.
I know, but they're like all out of business.
They're all going out of business. It's sad. So thank you all so very much for watching. We love you all. Make sure you join us next Saturday at around the same time, 9:30, 9:45. Hopefully I'll get on early enough to set up the live. That's not 10 minutes before we actually go live. Hopefully it'll be a half an hour to an hour before we go live so you guys get a good, decent notification. Sue is saying that there's actually a lot more to do in Hershey. Of course, yeah, literally. So the RV show is right next to Chocolate World. So that's another reason why
we're going to go there and do that too.
Yeah. So thank you all so very much for watching. We love you all. Do you want to say goodnight?
Bye, guys. Have a good night. We'll catch you in the next one.